Jared. Out of the clear blue sky, a bolt of lightning struck the ground. The place that the bolt hit left no damage on the ground. There wasn't even a small burn or scorch left. Being in the middle of an old deserted farm, no one saw a thing. A few weeks passed and again the same thing happened in the exact same way. The strange thing is, even though it happened the same way and in the same place, it was only an inch off of the same mark. The very next day it happened again and again, an inch off. The next day again, and then again. It happened for a month straight. Finally, after the month ended, there was no more. The farm and land that it contained went unnoticed for many years. 20 years to the day a plane flew overhead. At first the passenger within the plane didn't notice much. Just as he was almost out of sight, he turned and gasped at what he saw. He turned the plane around and did another pass. On the ground where the lightning struck was a picture of a cross. On the cross there was a man shredded and full of blood. Underneath was a pool of blood, and in the blood were some words that made the man cry. There were 3 words that were seen that he knew was for him. He realized that Jesus had died and the man on the cross was him. The words in the pool of blood were very clear, you see. They read, "For you, Jared." Seeing this made Jared cry, cause he knew it was meant for him. His wife had died a month before and he was full of grief. He was on his way to end his life and crash into a tree. This had totally changed his mind and made him anew. He turned around and went on home and dropped to his knees. He turned to God and asked for help and repented. He then was filled with grace and love as the Spirit entered. He went to church the very next day and got baptized the one true way. By Blade Skero.